Let's talk about that team for a second. I mean, anytime you play on a great team, there are always these questions asked about what was it like, these players. For you, day in, day out, you got to see these players train. You got to see their habits. You got to see how good and bad they were. Who's the most talented on that team?
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. he like I say, people will argue and probably right. His time in Milan probably wasn't his peak. His peak was probably at Barcelona.
Yes.
But you still saw it, right? And you could still see it, like the stuff that he does with ease while he's laughing or just joking around. It would take the average player probably 2 months every day to practice it, And I think that in regards to talent, he's probably the most talented.
Obviously, he's been in the news for his recent legal troubles, the falsification of documents, international documents, and he was actually jailed for a period of time in Paraguay. What's going through your head when you see this news?
What's going through my head is that the same thing could have happened to me with fake IDs in Clemson University, trying to get into bars and whatnot. But no, it's unfortunate, and hopefully he sees the light at the end of it, and he's a great person. I don't think he's met a person in this world that will say any otherwise about him, and this will just be a blip on his storyline, because I don't think it's going to taint who he is or what he's done in the world of football.
He's so loved by everybody. I had the opportunity to play against him in Liga MX, and it's funny because it's well documented. After every game that he played with Querétaro, he would charter a private plane. Didn't matter where, if he played home or away. He played against us one time at Puebla, and we beat Querétaro 4-0. That day from Puebla, chartered a plane to Cancun. And after every game, he'd go to Cancun and he'd party. And he'd come out in all the tabloids in Mexico because Mexico football is a big deal. And he didn't care. He would do this without fail. It's very well documented. I also heard in Milan, it was very well documented about his off-the-field endeavors. And I heard he'd had parties that would last 3 days.
I can't confirm nor deny those allegations. I can't, but I will say that in Milan, he got a bad rep, and that the partying that everyone said he did wasn't to the extent that everyone said he did it, right? Everybody liked to go out. Everyone had a good time, myself included. So I think that whenever anybody saw him going out, it was multiplied by 50. Like, oh, he's out, and it could be like half the team's right next to him, but they're like focusing on him, right? And like I said, like he's a good guy, and I think he's one of the only. There's a few of them that he can play at any stadium, and the away team are gonna applaud him. You know what I mean? Regardless where he's playing at, whether it be Madrid, whether it be Barcelona, any team, stadium, home or away, they're going to applaud him. And that's a rare feat for any player around the world.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.